Hey everybody, it's Tim from the Elmhurst University Admissions Department. Hi, this is another how-to video. I want to show you a little bit about how to see when your AP credit and your dual enrollment and those kinds of things are here. Now, this is meant for after you've been advised. So when you do your advising appointment, you should have a copy of your AP scores and your dual enrollment credits if you've done those with you, so your advisor knows to kind of advise you around those things, because your credits from a dual enrolled school will transfer over. Your APs could count for a variety of gen eds. If you don't know those things, contact your admission counselor. They can fill you in on what's for what. But we do need official AP scores from AP and official transcripts from the college you did dual enroll credit at in order to officially matriculate those credits. Okay. So they have to be here before they get put in. But once they're in and once you're here, they're going to be in a thing called My Progress, which is in your self-service app in your student portal. So I'm in my portal, which I'm an employee, so my portal looks a little different than yours. Self-service is an app that looks like this. You should have a smaller group of apps, so it should stand out which one that is. So you click on that, and it'll look something like this. So you'll see your financial aids in here. Hopefully one of your counselors here, or one of us, has met with you to go over financial aid information and shown you this. Eventually your grades will be in here, and this is student planning. So I've already pre-gamed or preloaded one of my current students' planning, and so it looks kind of like this. So you have a course plan, a timeline, a progress, course catalog, and a bunch of other things. I'm in progress. This is where you're going to see where, this person is a sophomore. They've got a good GPA. They're along this far on their journey to complete their degree. So hopefully they'll do this in 4 years. They happen to be a double major. So there's lots of information in here. All of our different categories for general education, or what we call the integrated curriculum at this point in time, are here. Like LT means literature. So this person is planning to take world theater and drama, which will give them the literature requirement, and so on. There's a bunch of different categories in here, all our Englishes, all our tags, all our other kind of gen eds. Plus, this gets into major courses and things like that. So like I said, theater education. So far they've taken stagecraft. They're registered for acting and development of theater. So those are kind of marked, and they're already planning to take those other two classes in their core. And there's a few musical classes they need to take, and they're looking to take Shakespeare already. So they're kind of pre-gaming into the future a bit. And we get down into the psychology section, because as I mentioned, they're going to do a double major. So here's the education part of their show. They've done teaching in diverse school. This person's done a lot of courses already. Here's some more theater courses, and then here's statistics, here's psychopathology. So they've loaded up. But right here near the end for the psych major on the PSY major, you can see non-course equivalency PSY 210, which is psychology 210 or intro to psych. And this person did an AP credit for that and already sent it in. So that is accredited. Now it's here under Psy major that would also count for a gen ed as it happens, and she took statistics. So she's already well on her way to getting graduated here in a reasonable amount of time. But depending on the AP course or dual enrollment, you would have to check by section to see where it would go. And your counselor, one of us, can always help you do that. Your advisor, your peer advisor, when you do advising, should also go over this with you. But this is a really handy dandy tool, and the more comfortable you get with it as you go, the more control over your time here at Elmhurst you will have. And like I said, we have the catalog is accessible in here, so you can see what's available when. We tend to have classes posted the semester ahead. Generally, timeline is kind of useful because you can see what you're coming up, and then this is how this student has kind of pre-game what they're going to take. This is all their things they have in mind for spring 27. We'll see if all of that happens or if she changes her mind. Doesn't look like she's planning to take a J-term class, which is another thing that we do. And all the past classes are here too. So here's this past spring, and they're amazing grades because they're a really strong student. So this is a handy tool. It's good to know how it works. Hope this helped. Do contact your counselor if you need more help. Thank you.